welcome you to this fellowship. That was a good prayer that we got to pray for one another and to bless one another in the name of Jesus. And I will just bring a very short word. It's been a very busy day for me. I've already preached one or two sermons before, and it's kind of a long day for me from 4:30 this morning. But the Lord has been gracious. He gives us favor. He gives us the energy to keep on going. And so tonight, let me share a word with you that you can use when you are traveling in the byways and the highways of this country. And I want to talk about perseverance. Perseverance in the name of Jesus. Perseverance. If I wish I could just throw a quick question to you. What do you do when you feel that you're driving and you still have 200 miles to go, 100 miles to go, 50 miles to go, but every fiber of your being is telling you to stop? And you know you cannot stop because you want to stop at a specific place where there is a rest area so that you can rest there, or maybe you can spend the night there, because that is where, you know, your time will clock on. You are supposed to be off the wheel according to your timing, according to your recording, and you are pushing towards that place. You're pushing towards that time. Gotta drive another hour. Gotta drive another hour. What gives you the capacity to keep on going? I wonder whether there is any trucker who, to the sound of my voice, who can hear me, who can shout right now and tell me, what do you do? Have you ever been in a situation like that? Because I'm not a truck driver, but I drive long distances, 300 miles, 200 miles at most. And sometimes I'll be very, very tired. I'm done for. And everything in me wants to rest. I want to pull over. Well, because I am not on the clock, I can just pull over and snooze for 30 minutes. But some truck drivers, you are on the clock, and you only want to spend the night at a certain place, and you have to keep on going so that you make it to that place, and then you can do your 5 hours or however many hours that you're supposed to do after that. And I'm asking you, what do you do so that you can keep on going when your body is falling apart, when your legs are screaming, leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't want to step on those brakes. I don't want to press on those brakes anymore. I don't want to step on the crash anymore, or whatever it is that you control with your feet. And your hands are tied, your eyes are tired, your neck is killing you, and you just know that you cannot stop, because it is necessary that you keep on going to make it to a certain location where you can rest for the night. I wish I had asked somebody to tell me what it is that they do. Are you there? Wakaya, can you hear me? Nirajigwa.
Yes, you're good.
No, I want to ask him a question.
Oh, Giddy.
Giddy, I want to ask you a question. Come close. Are you there? My. I think now. Can you talk?
Yes.
I'm asking you this question. When you are driving and you know that you have how many miles that you have to drive in a before you sleep, and you want to sleep at a rest area or a certain place, and it is about 100 miles away, and your body is falling apart, what do you do to keep on driving to that destination?
What you're gonna do? If you have that on your body, you stop. and gets off the truck. You can go the truck loud 2 times, then you manage to drive
Wow.
to the destination you want.
So what you're telling me is now those of you that are on Facebook, this is good to repeat. Now what he just said is that you can pull over. You're not stopping to drive. You're still it's not like leaving the truck and for an hour. No, it's pulling over and just walk around the truck 1 or 2 times, and just by walking around the truck 1 or 2 times, or maybe use the bathroom, wash your face, you will be able to continue with the truck. That's what I'm hearing. And now that's very interesting. And if I were to call somebody else, they might tell me another technique that they use. I talked about washing my face. Some people will buy hot potato chips, because when you're eating hot potato chips, it is very difficult for you to be sleeping. I don't know what MD is on Facebook Live, so he might not be able to talk. I would have wanted to ask him to tell us, what do? You're feeling that you're falling apart. You're falling into pieces. Your body is begging, stop. And you know you cannot stop driving. You cannot completely stop driving and spend the night there. You have to get 100 miles or 50 miles. That is where you are planning to stop and leave your truck and go to a bed, or maybe sleep in the truck for about 4 hours, 5 hours, however number of hours that you are supposed to rest. Now, I have come with a message of perseverance. Perseverance is the capacity to keep on going even in adverse situations and adverse circumstances. That indefatigable spirit, that spirit that keeps on going, keeps on moving, that is what we need. I need to encourage us to look to God's grace to help us to reach our goals and to not be fatigued. We need the grace of God to be indefatigable, unfatigued. Somebody wrote this: nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. These words were written by President John Calvin Coolidge Jr., who was the 30th president of the United States from 1923 to 1929. Coolidge was a man who had learned persistence. He had learned to persist and to persevere. He started, he was born in Vermont, in Massachusetts, and Coolidge worked his way up the social ladder to become a lawyer, and even he went even farther to the Massachusetts state politics, eventually becoming the governor of the state of Massachusetts. But he didn't stop there. He kept on, and he eventually rose to the highest office in the United States. Now, you know what that is. He became the 30th president of the United States,